What's up guys, it's GT and welcome back to another mod review. This time I'm gonna be reviewing the Mutants mod by the Hippo Master 21. So let's just jump right into it. The first thing and the most important thing in the mod is the thing called Chemical X, and this is how you craft it: 4 obsidian surrounding a water bottle, and you get Chemical X, which is basically a splash potion that makes these skull particles. And you can make mutants with it. So I'm gonna be going over each mutant individually. At the moment there are 3 of them, so I'm gonna showcase them, and I hope there's gonna be more in the future. So anyway, I'm gonna start off with the zombie. Okay, so first of all I'm gonna show you how to make these mutants. So you just take a regular zombie and throw the Chemical X on it. It has a 50% chance of converting it into a mutant, and 50% of it killing it, which happened this time. So I'm just gonna throw another one on it and see what happens. It died again. So it's pretty hard actually to make these mutants, but I don't think it's too expensive to make more of these Chemical X's, and this is the worst luck I've had so far. With these, the chemical actually does hurt them. Actually, I'm gonna kill this guy and spawn another one in the shadow. Oh, hi. Anyway, I'm gonna throw a potion. As you can see, it still does hurt it. But there we go. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And as you can now see... Where are you going? Hey, dude, I'm here. Anyway, this guy, he does not burn in sunlight. It seems to be going down nighttime. Anyway, he does not burn in sunlight, but at night, every 5 seconds, he does generate 1 heart back. He just so his health regenerates. So it's gonna be bad. Anyway, I'm gonna be going over each of these guys' attacks. There are 3 of them. And then I'll be jumping onto more stuff. Okay, so the first attack, as you can see here, is the melee attack. And what it does, he hits the ground, which makes this sort of like a carpet looking thingy on the ground, which deals up to 12 hearts of damage. And also it has 25% chance of getting making you the hunger effect you get when eating rotten flesh. Yeah. And if you watched carefully, you could see I had like a... Whoa, that's the other attack. Anyway, if you looked carefully, you could see I had a hunger potion effect thingies. So that's what it does, and it's a 25% chance. The next one is the throw attack, which you just saw. I'm gonna see if I can make it do it again. Come on. Of course it doesn't want to cooperate. Anyway, the throw attack, he throws you up in the air, and then he slams you back down, so he actually jumps up in the air as well, then slams you down to the ground. And yeah, you can see the hunger now. Anyway, he slams you to the ground, so it actually is the most powerful of his attacks. Because he take damage from both falling and the attack itself. So I'm gonna see if I can actually get him to throw me up in the... Yes, there we go. And as you can see, bam, he slammed me down. Anyway, that's the second attack. Then the final one is the roar attack, and what it does is it actually, when he roars, actually let's see if he's gonna do it. Come on. I'm gonna go further away so he will roar instead of doing anything else. Apparently he doesn't want to do it. Anyway, he's gonna roar, which will inflict half a heart of damage to every entity in the area, in the radius. And yeah, also when he does roar, come on, roar for me please. Not that hard. Anyway, when he does roar, he summons up to 6 minions of its own, well, his own, which means pretty much regular zombies. Whoa, that was glitchy. Okay, you don't want to roar. So he summons up to 6 zombies, which will also attack you, although in the daytime it will be a little bit less. I'm not sure how much anyway. So that's the attack. The final thing I'm gonna talk about this creature is its death. So I'm actually gonna make a sharpness 10 diamond sword, and I'm gonna kill this guy. So what it does is he seems to be dead by now, but after a few seconds he's gonna get back up and hit you with some sort of an attack. Like so. If I'm close to him, I think he's gonna throw me up in the air or something, or just do that. Anyway, he's gonna do that. Oh, here we go. So anyway, he's gonna do that 3 times. Come on, die already. There we go. So he's gonna die 3 to 4 times. It has been varying for me a little bit, but still 3 to 4 times, and that's the 4th time, and he drops this. This is the Hulk hammer, and what you do with this first of the drops I'm gonna show in a bit. But anyway, what you do with this, you right click on the ground and it makes the same slamming attack that the zombie boss, well, zombie mutant guy does. What? That was unexpected. Anyway, this guy, this thing has 64 uses and does, I think, up to 6 hearts of damage. I'm not completely sure about that, but yeah, that's pretty much well, yeah, that's pretty much everything on the zombie. So now I'm gonna move on to the creeper, and there are actually, in addition to zombie and creeper, there's also a mutant for snow golems, but that's it as of now anyway. So I'm just gonna show you everything on the creeper now. Okay, now we're gonna spawn the creeper in and throw some chemical X on it. Actually, if you miss, it's gonna seek for the nearest, well, normal creature, not a mutant. And you're just an idiot, aren't you? You're a big idiot. I'm gonna have to free this guy. There we go. So he won't die. Anyway, this guy looks scary, first of all. And yeah, so he looks scary, and he has actually more attacks than the zombie. He has 5 different attacks, although 2 are kind of similar. So first one is direct attack, which is pretty much that. So he's gonna, yeah, that's the second one. So he's gonna hit you with his head. He's gonna look like he's nodding, and if you block with the sword while he hits you, he won't actually push you back. I'm in creative, so he can't actually do damage to me, but that actually is pretty powerful attack. Also, I had to block this wall off with well, bedrock, because there's a lava wall behind it, and when I tried to do the mod review first time, I just had problems with the lava. So next one, as you can see, is the jump attack. He jumps high up in the air, and then when he lands, he's gonna create a big explosion, which is gonna hurt, of course. And I'd assume it's pretty much the same amount as the regular explosion, but I'm not completely sure. So the next one is that he's gonna spawn in minions. And these aren't regular creepers, these are actually mini creepers. There's smaller, I'm actually gonna show it to you. If I can find it, there it is. So creeper minion is this small, and they die from 1 hit of a diamond sword, but their explosion seems to be the same size as a regular creeper, so they are something to be afraid of, and he spawns up to 4 of them, so it's kinda terrifying. The second to last one is the charge attack, which means he'll freeze. Come on, if you wanna do it. He doesn't seem to be cooperating. Anyway, it's a charge attack, which means he's gonna freeze and flash white 5 times, and while that's happening, you can hit him as many times as you want, well, as many times as you can at least, and after that he's gonna gain 15 hearts of health on itself. So I'm not sure actually if you hit him enough times if that's gonna stop him from getting the extra health, but you still can inflict more damage than the 15 hearts in the time. But then there's the 5th attack, which is pretty much the 4th attack, which means the charging attack, but 1 in 8 chance of the charging attacks, he's gonna summon a lightning bolt that is gonna hit itself. And what it does, it's first of all gonna make you lose health. It's gonna hurt you badly anyway. And also it's gonna make the creepers stronger. So these guys are I think these are the most terrifying, the worst boss or mutant in the game. So that's pretty much everything these guys have. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy with the Serpent's 10 sword, and that's the biggest explosion yet. And what it does, it creates this, which is the creeper egg. And what this thing does, actually, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna spawn in another mutant creeper so I can show you 2 things that these eggs can do. And they die quickly with the diamond sword. And did that just... apparently that just disappeared. Okay, so I'm just gonna show it with this egg, and then I'm gonna make another one. So what you wanna do with these eggs is just... these eggs are actually gonna spawn, well, hatch into a creeper minion of yours. So you can actually have your own creeper minion, but it's gonna take 3 Minecraft days unless you blow it up. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna blow it up several times. I gotta put it there. Blow it up several times. Last time it took, well, a very long time to actually... oh, come on, I thought I blocked this all up. I'm gonna have to block some more. Having some troubles with the lava, so I'm just... yeah, there we go. I hope it's good now. Yeah, that's what happened last time I was trying to do this. And it was kind of a failure. It's just, I'm just gonna speed up till it attaches. And there we go, now we have a creeper minion of our own. So you can right click him to make him sit or stand, and you can do 2 things with this creeper minion. So the first thing is you can... I'm just gonna get the second one up and ready. So first thing, you can actually right click him with TNT, and what it does, it actually... it makes this guy, when it blows up, not die. So it's not gonna die when it blows up, and if you don't feed it a single piece of TNT, it actually is gonna die from the first time it blows up. So you wanna feed him at least 1 piece of TNT. And if you keep feeding him TNT, it's gonna increase its blast radius by some... actually I think it's 0.2 blocks, so it's not very much, but it's gonna do that. So it's gonna kill everything you attack. And now the second thing is the gunpowder. So if you right click it with gunpowder, it's gonna gain health. So if it did not have any health, it's gonna gain it when you keep right clicking it with gunpowder. And if it has full health already, its maximum health is gonna increase by half a heart. And if it was low, the health is gonna increase by 2 hearts. So you can just keep right clicking it, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna actually TP this guy up there, and I'm gonna show you the other thing that you can get from the creeper. Okay, so here we have another creeper egg, and what you can do with this is you can actually blow it up. So you can just smack it with stuff, so it'll blow up. And this time it only spawned 10 gunpowder and nothing else. So that is kind of random. So I'm gonna get another one, because there's a rare... well, it's actually not that rare. There's still another drop that this creeper egg can drop. So I'm just gonna try to get it, and I still didn't get it. So I'm gonna be back when I... okay, there we go. So if you hit the creeper egg couple of times, it's gonna make this creeper shard, and this shard is how I made this hole in the ground right here. So you can already tell it's pretty damn powerful. So what you do with this, if you're not in creative, you hit mobs with it. It's not too powerful as a weapon, you kill sheep with 3 hits. And let's test the pig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, that's really not powerful. But anyway, it's gonna charge up the creeper shard, and what you can do with this is you can right click it and it's gonna create an explosion. I'm gonna blow that up. So in creative you can of course just spam it and make a big hole in the ground. Like I did in the... well, that's how I created that other hole. So that's the creeper shard, and now the final... well, actually, before the final mutant, I'm gonna go over the one more item, which is called the creeper stats, and this is how you craft it. It's gonna be 4 cobblestone and a piece of gunpowder in the middle. And what you can do with this is you can right click your creeper minion, and it opens up this menu. So this is what you can see. This is the blast radius, 7.7 blocks, health 40 and a half hearts, so that's pretty good health. So you can actually rename your creeper minion, so you just type it in and press enter, and you can toggle whether it destroys blocks or not, and if it has the name on or not. So that's done, and now you can have your own creeper minion follow you around, named whatever you want, and if it blows up stuff or not. So on default it doesn't actually blow up stuff. Stay. So I think it's a good decision. So that's pretty much everything regarding the creepers. Now I'm gonna go over the final mutant, which is the snow golem. Okay, let's create a snow golem mutant. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna throw that over on the... and it blew up. I've actually had a terrible luck with the snow golems. I've never gotten one without one dying before, or actually 2. This is no exception, so I'm just gonna keep trying. So it's a 50% chance that it'll spawn a mutant, but apparently I'm having quite a bad luck. Oops. Lol. Wrong thing. Anyway, let's just keep trying. It's gonna spawn in... I think it's gonna do this time. Yep, it did. So this guy, he looks scary. He has a jack-o'-lantern as a head and, well, big muscles would seem to be, at least. So what this guy is, this is actually... he's your friend, so you can right-click him and it'll show your... Oops. I wasn't supposed to do that yet. Anyway, it'll show your name on its head and it's gonna follow you around, and yeah, so you can see it's following around. Then when you right click it again, the name's gonna disappear and it's gonna just stand still. So what you can do with this guy is it's actually gonna throw ice at hostile mobs, so it's working for you instead of the hostile mobs. So this guy's a friendly guy. These ice blocks are supposed to inflict up to 6 hearts of damage, but it doesn't seem to be too powerful. So what you can do is right click him with a cookie and it's gonna turn into presents. It's still gonna sound like ice, but he's gonna throw Christmas presents. I think it's like a Christmas Easter egg or something. Well, instead of Easter egg, should I say just Christmas present? I'm not sure. So the final thing, if you hit this guy, he's gonna go aggro on you, I think. He did go when I tried this the first time. He should anyway. Let's try this. Yep, he did, and I'm gonna die if I don't switch back to creative. So this guy, all that's left in reading this guy is when I kill it, it drops a couple of stacks actually of snowballs and a jack-o'-lantern. So this time it dropped quite a few, a very small amount of snowballs. but I think it can drop up to 3 stacks of 16. That's about it, thanks for watching. If you like this video, maybe leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.